Greetings everyone, Goddess Nini here. I want to stop by and leave a quick message. I don't know about you, but this full moon was so energetic and I had to process more of unresolved emotions. And this is going to be constant, so don't think you're going to ever stop processing things, but I had some unresolved emotions that came up and I had to deal with them and process them. But I want to talk about writing and magical power. Today's energy in the Mayan Oracle is the seal of the blue eagle. Now in Vodou, here is where this gets interesting. In Vodou, today is Tuesday. Today is the day of Ezeli Dantor, and her color is royal blue. And the seal for today is royal blue. That's just for thought. Let me continue. So the energy for the seal of the blue eagle, and just a little note, just when the energy of Ezeli Dantor, she takes on any form that she pleases, because she is the mother of the earth. And so today's energy is about creativity, vision, intelligence. It is about concentrating on contemplating the greater plan so that you soar like an eagle. But in order to do that, your vision must be clear and sharp. And this has to be done by creating the power of your mind so that you can get the inspiration and make sure that you are clear as to what it is that you want to put into action. How do we put things into action? You know, I always share with some of my clients that anything that exists was first a thought, and then after it became a thought, somebody put it on paper, and then it is now into physical form, or it manifests or came into fruition. I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and we began having getting into the aspect of journaling. I asked him how was his journaling coming along, and he mentioned to me, he said, after we spoke the other day, I went and I looked through my journal. For some reason, I started looking through my journal, and what I realized is that from years of previous journaling, everything that I was writing in my journal was negative. And I said, really? And he says, yes. He says, what am I going to do? And I said, I don't know. You tell me. He says, I don't know what to do. I say, yes, you do know what to do. And, you know, when he said, I don't know what to do, this is something that we usually say, I don't know what to do. But you know what? We always know what to do. A lot of times we fight with what it is that we have to do, but we always know what to do because Spirit speaks to us. But are we listening? And so the conversation continued, and I think I want to take the clip of the recording when we spoke about the journaling, when we were talking about journaling, and create a video with it. So if you're interested in hearing the recording, please comment below and I will upload the recording into a video. Just a clip when we spoke about journaling, with his permission, of course. So as the conversation progressed, and he said to me, wow, I've been writing everything negative. All of my thoughts, all of my feelings, everything in here is negative. And I can hear him flipping through the pages. And I said, you see? I said, this is the result of manifestation. Because this is what society tells us. You know, this is what the counselors tell us. You know, write, you know, journal, journal, journal. Not that they are intentionally doing something wrong, but a lot of people are not aware that when you're writing something, that is your magical power. The word write, okay, W-R-I-T-E, has the root word R-I-T-E, okay? Well, let me say that again. The word write, W-R-I-T-E, has the word R-I-T-E in it, okay? And RITE is a Latin word, and it means to trace or form characters, letters, words on the surface of some material. And what do we use to trace forms or material? We use a pen, a pencil, or some other instrument. Now, that material can be a bay leaf, that material can be parchment paper or just regular paper, but anything that you want to utilize to write on, especially when you want to manifest things. And here's another tipper for earth power energy. You can write things down in the sand, just like when you go to the beach and you're near the shore, and you can write things down in the sand before the waves come and let the wave take it back into the ocean. You're putting that energy out there when you want to manifest. The same way when you want to release it, you do the same thing. So let's get back. So when you write something on some type of material, the instrument that you're using means that you are inscribing. You are inscribing. Okay, and what is inscribing means? Inscribing means that you are creating letters which are sigils. And what are sigils? Sigils are inscribed or painted symbols that have magical power. And every time you write something or you speak something, you are exercising your alchemical powers or your magical powers. And so when you get a paper and pencil and someone tells you, oh, journal your thoughts and your feelings, and it's all negative, you are actually emphasizing those or re-emphasizing those thoughts and feelings, especially if they're negative. So you're writing these thoughts and feelings, and that's actually, you're adding power to that, because you're formulating sigils, you're formulating symbols with your feelings. And then not only that, during the time when you're writing, a lot of times people are in their emotions, so you're putting more energy into that. And so how do we write things so that they manifest the way we want them? We put them in the now. We focus on the positive. You write down what it is that you want to see. We don't focus on what we do not want to see. We focus on what we want to see. For example, if it's guilt, if you're dealing with the feeling of guilt, what is it that is causing the guilt? There has to be some experience attached to that emotion. There's always an experience attached to a particular emotion. And when you can revisit that experience, then you're able to pinpoint where that emotion is coming from. So usually with my clients, I ask them, or I meet with them mostly outdoors. And we sit and we speak. And then I, of course, suggest to them to, if there's something between the next time we meet, to find someplace at a park, especially near a river or a lake, and sit. As long as you're safe, be outdoors, put your feet grounding, place your feet on the floor, on the ground, place your feet on Mother Earth, and allow your feelings to be processed. Now, there are ways you can write your feelings down to do away with them. For example, if you find what experience that is attached to that particular energy or feeling, like guilt or anger, then what you would write is, I now release the feeling of guilt attached to XYZ, and you can burn it, you can bury it, or you can write it in the sand and let the ocean waves take it away for you. And one thing I always say when I'm releasing something, I release it back to the universe with love, always with love. Because you want that to be processed, to be turned into something else. Always, any time I'm releasing something, I release it to the universe with love. Be mindful of what you're writing, because that is your magical power. You are spelling things into existence. We have to be a little bit more aware, because sometimes it's like we are we're bringing these energies to us not knowing. And so this is the message I bring today. I hope it has been helpful. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the link, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, one love, walk in your power, back to nature.